Good morning, Mr. Witness. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Can you hold on to the mic and make sure you speak close to the mic? What is your religion? What is your religion? No, face this way.
Islam.
Islam. In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Yes.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
By the Holy Quran.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Then hold the Holy Quran by your right hand. And then repeat after me. I, Ousman Ba, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Ba.
Good morning.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed, please?
Good morning. Good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. Mr. Ba, good morning.
Good morning.
Could you kindly please tell the Commission your full names?
My names are Ousman Ba.
Yes, please tell us your address.
Madina Talokoto, Combo East.
Are you still serving as a councilor at Brikama Area Council?
Yes.
Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Yes.
Registrar, kindly give Mr. Ba his statement for him to identify if that's the statement, and kindly confirm the contents of the statement. Mr. Ba, is that the statement
Yes.
you made with the
Yes.
to the investigators, rather?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ba, you can give the statement to Mr. Bojang. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of Mr. Ousman Ba, dated the 15th day of May 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement of Mr. Ousman Ba, dated the 15th of May 2024, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/OB/BKAC/001.
As the Commission pleases. Mr. Ba, could you kindly take us through your educational background?
Thank you. To be precise, I attended Banjulunden Junior Secondary School. From there to St. Augustine Senior Secondary School, and then to GTTI, where I did my A-level law, and then proceeded to do my HND in law, and then that is Higher National Diploma in Law at the GTTI. I can even recognize two of my lecturers in this room. That is the chairman, and then former Mayor Fall. He was taking me local government law, and then the Honorable Chair was taking me employment law.
That's
and then from there, I went to Stafford College, where I do my IT course until advanced level. Then also proceeded to do the social work, where I also get my HND, Higher National Diploma in social work. Thereon, I proceeded also to do development course, where too I get my advanced diploma in the development studies.
Great. You are the ward councilor for Giboro.
Yes.
So could you tell us how many committees you've served in the council?
I was in the development committee as the chairman, and also the establishment and appointment committee as the secretary. I was a member of the market committee, and lately in the social committee too.
How about youth and sport?
Youth and sport is only this time around when I came when I'm re-elected, then I became the chairman of the youth and sports.
And children welfare.
Yes.
Okay. So, being the chairman of the development committee, could you kindly tell us or take us through some of the developments that you've achieved?
Yes, during my time as the development committee chair with my members, we brought a lot of developments, especially the most talked about ward allocation. It was pioneered or conceived by the committee, which was later implemented. And also, we did a lot of works in regards to doing some site visits or study tours, because once we did a study tour from KMC to LRR,
That's fine.
which was tabled on the council sitting.
Okay. So for the development committee, was the committee having meetings?
Yes, we were having meetings.
Regular meetings?
Yes,
How often?
sometimes every month once, sometimes every month twice, depending on issues that come to the table.
Okay, we'll like you to bring or provide the minutes of meeting of the development committee. You can note that down. How about the establishment committee? I've seen that you serve as the secretary.
Yes, in the establishment committee, we were responsible for staff matters in the side of recruitment, regulations, and other issues. When we get report from the administration about some staffs, we make sure that we sit over it and then we make our recommendations.
In that committee too, were you having regular meetings?
Yeah, we were having meetings.
Would you provide us the minutes of meetings
Okay.
of the establishment committee?
Yeah.
Now we move to the social committee.
Yeah, as I said, social committee, I came there very late
As a member.
as a member, and then the committee was very dormant.
So now let's go during your second term.
Yeah.
You serve as a member or secretary to the health and environment or natural disaster as assistant secretary rather
Yes.
to these committees. Were you having regular meetings?
As we speak, even 2 weeks ago, in a week, we have 2 meetings.
2 meetings.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to social committee. As a member, were you having meetings?
Social committee,
Yes.
the meetings that we had during the first term, it was very few.
Very few. So it's existing, but it's not very functional.
No, it's not functional.
Yes.
We were only active when certain special issues happen at council, then
And you're still a member.
no, I'm not still a member there.
You're not a member anymore.
No, yeah.
You have HND in what?
HND,
Social welfare.
social welfare,
Okay, I thought that would have helped this community, but
yeah.
committee rather, but it's fine. Then we move to youth and sport and children welfare. How functional is this committee?
Yeah, this committee, as we speak, we always have our meetings.
Okay, you can provide, if you can provide us the minutes of meeting of these committees that you serve in as a secretary and as a chairperson. That was one.
Okay.
You note that down? Thank you. Are you done?
Yeah.
Sorry. Beg your- Now let's move to the ward allocation. Did your ward benefit from the ward allocation?
Yes.
Tell us about the proposed project and how you, because I understand not all wards benefited from this ward allocation,
Yeah.
but Giboro is one of the wards that benefited from this ward allocation.
Yes.
So tell us about what you achieved from this 500,000 that you mentioned earlier.
Okay. As the development committee, after when
Kindly speak a little bit louder.
the development committee, after conceiving the idea, we sat over it afterwards. It was taken to the council where we reported that we intend to come up with this initiative, that is the ward allocation.
Right.
And then when we did that, we were found back to come up with a criteria that wards will use for the selection. Because we understand from the management then, not all wards, our intention was for all the wards to benefit. But we were informed that, not all wards can benefit. Now, the only thing that we can do was to come up with a criteria. And in this criteria, we said, okay, before a ward benefit, must produce minutes. 1, 2, we said the ward committee must produce a bank account. And then that ward committee also must show us a plan of a proposed plan of the project that they want to do. So I think there were 5. So afterwards, we went back to the council sitting again. Then our committee reported back to all councillors that now there is a criteria. All wards are asked to fulfill those criteria before you are selected. So after doing that, then we all were given the opportunity to apply. So Giboro ward was lucky because my committee was able to give all the details that was needed. Carton ward, Suba ward, Gunjur ward, and then Block ward. Then what we submitted was that we want to build a market shade at Bashori. That was what was in our plan.
Okay, so that should be in the proposed project.
Yes, you have to submit that.
Yes, you can kindly provide us with the proposed project.
Okay.
You can note it down as well. Then we'll go through that separately. But you were part of the councillors that does the selection.
Yes.
So earlier we have a witness here whose ward provided all the requirements. And it's 10 wards, right?
No, it started with 5.
No, not the allocation. All the wards in total are 10 wards.
If you allow me, how we selected, because the first part was 5, and the opportunity was given to all the 28 wards, but only 5 were able to fulfill. So that was the time those wards, those ones were selected. So the way the second disbursement, the second wards, how they were also selected, I can also explain that one too.
That's for the second batch.
Yeah, that's the second batch.
But for the first batch, we have some councillors that came here. They were saying that they fulfill all the requirements, but they're never allocated the 500,000. So I just needed to understand, or we need to understand, how this allocation was done.
Yeah, as I was the development committee chair. I know this issue of the first disbursement. It was all the time discussed at the council sitting, and then only 5 fulfill the criteria. The part that they are talking about, that's why I said when we move further, I will also explain how the second disbursement, maybe that's the area they are talking about.
Tell us about the second disbursement. Actually, that was the first disbursement.
No, the first disbursement is only 5 that fulfill. Only 5.
Okay. Tell us about the second disbursement.
Okay, the second disbursement, when that one also, the committee take it up with the chairman and then the administration, because our intention was now let all the rest of the country, the wards to benefit, but still they insist. And in fact, even in our budget, we said now if all the 28 wards cannot, the rest of the wards cannot benefit, at least 14 or 15. And that was budgeted, you see, but it was not materialized. So now, since they told us it's only 5, we give the opportunity back again. We said, now, we have to sit over this and then come up with criteria with the planning unit, development and planning unit. Then they came up with a plan. So we said, looking at the first disbursement, almost all those 4 projects out of the 5 were all in Combo. Only one in Fonyi. So we said, for Fonyi to see that they are also part of the cake, now let's say if 2 wards from Fonyi fulfill all the criteria, we are going to select 2 from Fonyi. That is 1. 2, we said, now what we can do is 2 also should come from Combo. Now the last one we said, provided the last ward, which was he was the minority among all the wards, among all the, I can say, the political parties that were there, that is Jaban ward, he was the only GDC candidate. So we said, provided he completes all the necessary documents, then that 5th slot will be given to him. That's how many of them applied, but we, after, because they said it's only 5, meaning not all of them can get. So you can only benefit, like Fonyi, then only 3 applied, 2 male and 1 female. So we said, in the first disbursement, there was no female councillor who benefited.
What, they didn't apply?
No, they did not. None of them applied in the first disbursement. So since this second disbursement, they applied. So we feel that in Fonyi, as far as only 1 female, then we can only give that 1 to that only female candidate, female ward councillor who applied. Then we find another one. And in Combo also, there was a female candidate who also applied. When in the first disbursement, all the 4 that benefited in Combo, they were all male councillors. So we said we have to give the opportunity to the female candidates so that they feel themselves part of the cake.
They're actually part of the cake.
Yes, that's what we did.
No, not for them to feel like they're part of the cake. Once they fulfill the requirement, they're part of the cake.
Yes.
As you call it.
Yes, that was a language that I used, but it's like...
Yes, it's not for them to feel like they're part of the cake. They're actually doing the work if they are.
Yes.
Yes. Now let's move to, your ward, does it have a bank? You provided all the, so you were the chairperson of the selection committee of this ward allocation, that's what you said?
Yes.
So, but your ward was one of the beneficiaries to this ward allocation.
Yeah.
Now I will want you to provide, it's EcoBank, provide us with the account details of your ward.
Yeah, so
you can, yes, you can do that later and give it to the registrar. We now move to the next issue.
Sorry, let me just ask. Now, you said you, as the chair of the development committee, you did set the criteria. Was the criteria that you set, was it approved by the General Council?
What I said is, we said we have to come up with a criteria, but that criteria has to come from the development and planning unit because they are the technicians. They are the technicians.
No, my question is, when the criteria was set up,
yes,
did you have that criteria validated or approved?
What I can fully remember is, after when we get the criteria, I said it here, that we went to council sitting again to inform all the councillors, because we are given the platform to report. Then we reported it there so that the whole councillors will know these are the criteria. We did that.
Did you have minutes of that meeting?
Unless I get back to the clerk.
Please note it so that we confirm. Yes, Council, we may proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So we move to the next issue. That's the geology fund.
Yeah.
Is your ward part of the wards that benefited from the geology funds?
From 2019 to 2023, no.
And your ward was part of the wards that were affected?
Exactly.
What did you do about it?
Okay, as I said, I was part of the development committee. So the first disbursement, we just were informed that few wards were to benefit on geology fund. That was the first disbursement that they did at council there. So when after that project, that disbursement passes, later on, we were informed that there is another disbursement that comes. That was 9.2. So we were all assigned to go and engage our people so that we can able to access those funds.
Mr. Ba, when you say 9.2, what do you mean?
9.2 million, if I could remember well, it's about 9.2 million that were reported to us that is the geology fund that came. Okay. In that, after exhausting all what they asked for, the administration, what they asked for, after exhausting all what they asked for, now to disburse became a problem. We followed the money, we followed for this disbursement until we went into election, we could not get this money.
So at what point did you have it in 2023?
2024. It's 2024 during this political impasse.
In 2023, when you were re-elected, no disbursement was made?
We followed it until this year. This year is that the money was disbursed.
Okay.
But for 2019 to 2023, we could not receive any.
Can you, Mr. Bojang, could you kindly do you have your statement?
Yeah, the statement.
A copy of your statement that you made to the investigators, I mean. You have it. Go to the second page, third paragraph. Under the heading, on the issue of geology funds, so 1, 2, 3, 8th line. There's a portion that says, in 2023, when I was re-elected to council, I pursued the issue of the geology funds and I got my disbursement amounting to 1,014,825.
No, the money came in 2024. But for 2023, no.
So this portion of the statement is wrong.
It's wrong.
Could it be, what exactly did you tell the investigators?
What I tell the investigators, between 2019, because that's the first time we heard about this geology fund, from 2019 to 2023, my ward did not benefit any. We were only informed that we should benefit, and we pursued it until we went into election.
No, I understand all that explanation.
Yeah.
I just need this part to be corrected.
Yeah.
So it was a mistake on your part that 2023 was given to the investigators.
Me, I gave them 2024.
2024, okay,
Yeah.
we'll take it as. But it was read over to you by the investigators, no? Or otherwise you went through it and then right here you went through it and you confirm it to be the same?
No, I don't see that portion, but what I said to the commission is 2024, that the wards received.
Oh, sorry.
Just a question, Mr. Ba. What mining activities take place at Giboro Ward? And what are the minerals that are mined?
You have sand and gravel.
Black sand where?
No, I mean sand.
Oh, sand and gravel.
Sand and gravel.
Okay.
You have gravel at Misranding, and you have gravel at Jenunkunda. So the rest are sand.
All right, okay.
Okay, thank you. So we take the 2023 to be 2024 as you just mentioned, right? So we move to the next. Issue. Sorry, we understand that there were councillors who approached the Ask my lady, please.